Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Hi guys, how are you? My name is Laura and I will tell you some curiosities about the United States that is participating in this year's World Cup. The United States of America is the most influential nation on the world. It has a huge culture, being the most attractive territory for immigrants from all over the world. Located in North America, the United States is the third most populous country in the world, with about 315 million inhabitants. Its territorial extension reaches the mark of 9 million square kilometers. Of course, English is the official language of Americans, but Spanish is also one of the main languages spoken in the United States, which today has a Latino population of more than 55 million people. Its strong influence in the sectors of entertainment, sport, fashion, and gastronomy dictates some values and social aspects of society. For example, fast food, disseminated with the emergence of the McDonald's and Burger King chains in addition to Coca-Cola. Added to these, the breakfast of eggs, bacon, toast, juice, and coffee is commonly replicated in other parts of the world. Other well-known and famous foods in the country are hot dogs and pizza. In the sports sector, North Americans are pioneers of basketball, American football, and baseball. Its Olympic teams are considered the strongest in the world. With regard to entertainment, it can be said that the country invests the most in television and film productions in the world. Hollywood is the main representative of this market and responsible for moving half of the shares in the sector. The main city is the New York, considered as the capital of the world. The city that never sleeps ranks first as the most populous city in the United States, in addition to being the most visited by tourists from around the world. Its sites are Times Square Garden, the Statue of Liberty Monument, and Central Park. The US team is participating in its 11th edition of the Football World Cup in 2022. The best placement of the US team was 30th place in the 1930 World Cup. United States rediscovered soccer, as they call soccer, and from 1990 to 2014 participating in 6 consecutive World Cups. The United States hosted the Football World Cup in 1994 and will again host the World Cup in 2026, this time together with Canada and Mexico. Thanks for watching and bye!
Hi, my name is Fernanda and I'm here today to talk about Australia. Well, Australia is a country formed on a large island in Oceania. It has almost 26 million inhabitants and is one of the largest and most developed economies in the world. The capital of the country is Canberra, and the most famous city is Sydney, where one of the most famous theatres in the world is located, the Sydney Opera House. In addition, Australia is known for having the beaches with the whitest sand in the world. The nation has an interior desert called Outback, where unique species such as kangaroos and player tadpoles are found. In the cultural part, Australia is an English-speaking country and is where famous people like Hugh Jackman, Margot Robbie, Olivia Newton-John, and Chris and Liam Hemsworth were born. This year, the country is participating in the World Cup and has a team with outstanding names, such as the national team's idol, the striker Matthew Leckie, and the goalkeeper Matthew Ryan. The team has already faced France and Tunisia, winning only the match against Tunisia. In the last game of the group stage, Australia will face Denmark. Australia has never won a World Cup, and the best result was in 2006 when it reached the round of 16. A curiosity about the team that many people don't know is why the selection uses green and yellow in their uniform, since these colors are not present in the country's flag. The answer to this is simple. These colors are a homage to the nation's symbol tree, the acacias. Australians are pretty confident of getting good results this year, and some people are hopeful of making it to the final. We wish the Australian players good luck and may the best win.
Hi, my name is Juliane and this is my oral project. In it, I will talking about Switzerland. Belonging to the Roman Empire and marked by Christianity, it had several migrations of people. At the end of the Middle Ages, together with the so-called Old Confederation, the forerunner structure of present-day Switzerland was gradually formed. 4 languages are spoken there, namely German, Italian, French, Romansh. The typical foods are cheese, more than 400 types, and chocolate. And the typical dishes are roast and raclette. There is a custom to announce the birth of the child to everyone. It's quite common to see plaques with the name and date of birth of the child. When walking through the residential area of the country, it's common to come across cars without license plates. The reason for this is that the card is linked to an individual. To save money, many people have the license plate of 2 cars at home, exchanging it on the way out. Some cool places to visit are Bern, Interlaken, and Zurich and Zug. Regarding the World Cup, the country hosted it in 1954, but never won. So far, Switzerland was qualified for the round of 16, winning 2 games.
Greetings and good afternoon. So today I'll talk about the World Cup country, our World Cup country, which is Canada. So a quick history about Canada. Canada is a region that was once occupied by a variety of Aboriginal people. However, its numbers decreased throughout the years after the first encounter of the Europeans. basically and mostly by war and disease. European exploration truly began in 1497 with the expedition of John Cabot. He was the first one to draw the map of the Canada's east coast. So, yeah, it's an important guy, important guy. He was Italian, but his voyages were named after the British. So, yeah. So here another little quick thing, like fact: the English settlement did not begin until 1610. Between 1534 and 1542, Jacques Cartier, I hope I spoke that correctly, made 3 voyages across the Atlantic, claiming the land, as he found, for King Francis I of France. And by 1550s, the name of Canada began appearing on maps. Canada was French domain until 1763, when the Paris Treaty established Britain to own the land. In the end, until the borders of the world, Canada's history had its ups and downs, establishing very different cultural regions and have as national language English and French. Another quick curiosity here: Canada is the second largest country in the world, and it's located northern North America, which is the very tip of the North America, and bordering the North Atlantic Ocean on the east, the North Pacific Ocean on the west, and the Arctic Ocean on the north. So it's very cold. Let's talk here about the historical places. We have
Hello, I'm Lucas, and today I'm gonna talk about a country located in South America. That country is Brazil. Brazil is a hot tropical country, and only the south part is cold. Even the large rainforest is located there. Because it is a large country, it has many cultures scattered through the Brazilian territory, such as the Baiana culture and the Carioca. There are also many typical foods like acarajé, churrasco, feijoada, and many others.
Here I'm João and I'm going to talk about Germany. I would like to make 3 videos, one talking about history, one economy, other politics. So this one is about the history of Germany, and I have the paper saying a lot of stuffs. And I would like to start talking the located. Germany is located on Europe, and in the beginning it was made about the Germanic, the Celtics, Iranian, and Balts. After that was the Roman Empire that was defeated by Napoleon on 1806, and with the Congress of Vienna was made the Prussia and Austria in 1815. After that, with the First War, the Prussia and Austria lost all the power, and then it was made the West Germany and the East Germany with the reunification. It's nice to say that the west part was made by French, US, and England, and the east part was made by the Sovietics. So now talking about the economy in Germany. The Germany is based on a social market economy by welfare state. It's with high technology and based on high life quality and low inequality. So now I would like to say about the energy in the Germany. Germany is a very green country, even if it's a little bit just data and not real green because of a lot of aspects. But it is very nice to see that the world is going through a more nature friendly economy. Uh, we have early development on offshore wind, very efficient in Germany. They are starting with new technologies about wind energy off the land. This is very far from land in the ocean. They can get more wind because there are no mountains and it's a lot of plain area over the sea, so the wind is very hard there. So finally talking about the politics in Germany, I would be focusing on the inner politics, not on geopolitics here. So now saying that, I would like to say that Germany is a federal parliament republic. This means that they are not a monarchy. So they have 401 districts, being more than half rural districts. I don't know why, and it's very surprising to me because I thought Germany would be a very urban country, but it's okay. It's based on civil laws and Roman law empire. And I don't know very much what this means, but it was said on Google.